Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of our English Learning Podcast. I'm Julia, and I'm so happy you are here with me. In this podcast, we learn English together in a simple and easy way. Today, we're going to talk about something very special: 7 habits for English fluency. If you want to speak English more easily, more naturally, and with more confidence, this episode is for you. Why habits? Because habits are small actions that you do every day. When you repeat them, they become part of your life. Good habits can help you grow faster, just like exercise makes your body stronger. If you want to speak English well, you need to practice the right habits regularly. In this episode, I'll share 7 simple habits. Each habit is easy to understand. Each habit can help you get closer to fluency. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to start and keep going. So, make yourself comfortable. You can listen at home, on the bus, or while you walk. I promise to keep it simple, clear, and helpful. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what habits you can start today to improve your English. Let's begin our journey to English fluency together. Before we talk about the 7 habits, let's first understand why habits are so important for fluency. A habit is something you do again and again without thinking too much. For example, brushing your teeth or drinking water in the morning. You don't need to remind yourself every day, you just do it. Learning English is the same. If you study only 1 time a week, it's hard to improve. But if you practice every day, even for a short time, it becomes easier. Small daily actions build strong skills. Think of habits like small steps. Each step feels small, but if you keep walking, you reach your goal. When you make English practice a habit, you don't have to force yourself. You just do it, and you get better naturally. Habits also save energy. You don't waste time thinking, "Should I practice today?" Instead, you already have a plan. This makes learning English simple and less stressful. So, before we go to our first habit, remember this: fluency is not magic. It's not about talent. It's about small, regular habits. And now, let's start with the first habit that will help you speak English more easily. Our first habit is maybe the most important one. Practice speaking every day. Many learners read and listen a lot, but they don't speak enough. Speaking is a skill. The more you do it, the stronger it becomes. You don't need to speak for hours. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. The key is to do it every day, not just once a week. Here are some simple ways to practice speaking every day. Talk to yourself in English. Describe what you're doing. For example, "I am making tea," "I am washing the dishes." This builds your confidence. Record yourself speaking. Pick a topic, talk for 1 or 2 minutes, and then listen. You'll hear your mistakes and improve. Find a speaking partner. This can be a friend, a classmate, or someone online. Even a short daily chat can help a lot. Use voice notes. Send short English voice messages to friends or groups who are also learning. When you speak every day, you train your mouth, your tongue, and your brain to work together. You start to think faster in English. Words come more naturally. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. Don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Just focus on speaking a little every day. Over time, you will notice a big change in your fluency. So that's habit 1. Practice speaking every day. It's simple, it's powerful, and it works. Now, let's move to our second habit, which will make your English listening stronger. Our second habit is listen to English every day. Listening is like food for your brain. The more you hear English, the more familiar it becomes. You start to recognize words, phrases, and sounds. This helps your speaking too. You don't need to sit and study for hours. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough if you do it regularly. Here are some easy ways to listen to English daily: podcasts or audio lessons. You can listen while you walk, cook, or travel. Short videos or TV shows. Choose topics you enjoy. When you like the content, you will listen more. Songs in English. Listen and try to catch the words. It's fun and it improves your ear for English sounds. News in simple English. Many websites offer slow or easy English news. When you listen, try to listen actively. This means don't just let the sound play. Pay attention. Try to understand the main idea. Repeat words or phrases you hear. This will help you remember and pronounce them better. Listening every day builds your vocabulary, your pronunciation, and your confidence. You will start to understand people more easily, and speaking will feel more natural. So, habit 2 is simple. Fill your ears with English every day. Make it part of your life, like music or exercise. Little by little, you will see big progress. Now that we've talked about listening, let's move to habit 3, which is about changing the way you think. Our third habit is think in English. This may sound strange at first, but it's a very powerful habit. Most English learners first think in their own language and then translate to English. This takes time. It makes speaking slow and difficult. When you think directly in English, you don't need to translate. Words and sentences come faster. Your brain gets used to English naturally. Here's how you can start thinking in English, even if you're a beginner. Start small. Name objects around you in English. For example, table, phone, door, sun. Use simple sentences. Say in your mind, I am walking to school. It is raining. I feel happy. Ask and answer yourself in English. For example, what will I eat today? I will eat rice. Describe your day in your mind. While cooking, walking, or waiting for a bus, make short sentences in English about what you see or feel. At first, it may feel slow, but with daily practice, it will become natural. Your mind will switch to English automatically, and you will speak more fluently without stopping to translate. Remember, don't try to be perfect. Use simple words. The important thing is to train your brain to work in English. So habit 3 is think in English. This small change can make a big difference in how quickly you speak and understand. Next, we'll talk about habit 4, which will help you grow your vocabulary and use it every day. Our fourth habit is learn and use new words regularly. Vocabulary is the building block of a language. The more words you know, the more you can understand and say. But the secret is not only learning new words, it's also using them. Here's how you can make this habit simple and effective. Choose a small number of words. Learn 3 to 5 new words each day. Don't try to learn too many at once. Pick useful words. Choose words you hear or read often, or words related to your daily life. Write them down. Keep a small notebook or use a note app on your phone to save new words. Make your own sentences. After learning a word, use it in 1 or 2 simple sentences. For example, if the word is healthy, say, "This food is healthy," or "I want to be healthy." Repeat and review. Look at your words again at the end of the day or week. Using new words helps you remember them. If you only study and never use them, you will forget. But if you practice speaking or writing with new words, they become part of your active vocabulary. Remember, it's better to know 100 words well and use them than to know 1,000 words and never use them. Small, regular learning brings big results. So habit 4 is learn a few new words and use them in real sentences every day. This will make your English richer and more natural. Next, we'll talk about habit 5, which is about reading in English to grow your knowledge even more. Our 5th habit is read in English every day. Reading is a powerful way to improve your vocabulary, grammar, and understanding of English naturally. When you read, you see how words and sentences are used in real life. This helps you remember and use them correctly when you speak or write. You don't need to read long books to get results. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can help. The important thing is to make it a habit. Here are some simple ways to start reading in English. Choose easy materials first. Short articles, children's books, simple stories, or blog posts. Read about topics you like. If you enjoy sports, read sports news. If you like cooking, read recipes. When you're interested, it's easier to keep reading. Underline or note new words. Don't stop too often, but mark new words and check them later. Read aloud sometimes. This helps you improve your pronunciation while you read. When you read every day, you'll start to recognize patterns in English. You'll learn new words in context. Your sentences will sound more natural because you've seen them used many times. Remember, reading is not only for learning, it can also be relaxing and fun. Make it part of your daily routine, like your morning coffee or evening walk. So, habit 5 is read in English every day. This simple habit will make your English stronger and more confident. Next, we'll move to habit 6, which will help you practice writing and express your thoughts in English. Our 6th habit is write short notes or journals in English. Writing is a great way to practice your English. When you write, you slow down and think about your words. This helps you organize your thoughts in English and remember new vocabulary. It also makes your speaking stronger. You don't have to write long essays. Even a few sentences each day can help a lot. The goal is to make writing a simple daily habit. Here are some easy ways to start. Keep a small journal. Every evening, write 3 to 5 sentences about your day. For example, today I went to the park. It was sunny. I met my friend and we talked. Write short notes or lists in English. Your shopping list, your to-do list, or reminders can all be in English. Write about your feelings or plans. This helps you use different kinds of words and tenses. Use new words you learned. Try to include your new vocabulary in your writing. Don't worry about mistakes. The goal is not perfect grammar. The goal is practice. The more you write, the easier it becomes. Over time, you will see your sentences grow longer and clearer. So habit 6 is write short notes or journals in English every day. This small step will help you think, remember, and speak in English more easily. Next, we'll go to habit 7, which is about reviewing and repeating to keep your English fresh and strong. Our 7th and final habit is review and repeat regularly. Learning English is like building a house. You need to go back and strengthen what you've already learned. If you only move forward without reviewing, it's easy to forget. Reviewing helps you remember vocabulary, grammar, and phrases. Repeating is the key to turning what you learned into a skill you can use naturally. Here are some simple ways to make reviewing and repeating a habit. Set a weekly review time. Go back over new words, sentences, or notes you wrote during the week. Repeat out loud. Say the words, sentences, or phrases you learned. Speaking while reviewing helps you remember faster. Practice old lessons while learning new ones. For example, if you learned 10 new words this week, review last week's words too. Track your progress. Keep a small notebook or app where you mark what you reviewed and what you still need to practice. Remember, repetition is not boring, it's how your brain learns. Small, regular review sessions make your English stronger and faster. So habit 7 is Review and repeat regularly. Make it part of your routine, and you'll see that what you learn will stay with you and help you speak English naturally. Now that we have talked about all 7 habits, I want to share a little motivation with you. Many English learners feel it's too hard to become fluent. They think, I am not smart enough or I don't have time. But the truth is, fluency comes from small daily habits, not talent. Anyone can improve if they practice regularly. Let me give you a real-life example. There was a student who could barely speak English at first. She started with just 5 minutes of speaking every day and listened to English podcasts while walking. She also wrote short notes and reviewed new words regularly. After a few months, she could speak clearly and confidently. All this happened because she followed simple habits consistently. The lesson is simple. You don't need perfection, long study hours, or expensive courses. You just need small daily actions like the 7 habits we discussed today. So start with one habit today, then add the next. Keep going every day. Over time, your English will improve faster than you expect. Remember, fluency is a journey and habits are your steps. Keep walking and you will reach your goal. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of our English Learning Podcast. Today, we learned 7 habits for English fluency. Practice speaking every day. Listen to English daily. Think in English. Learn and use new words regularly. Read in English every day. Write short notes or journals in English. Review and repeat regularly. Remember, you don't need to do everything at once. Start with one habit, practice it every day, and then add the others gradually. Small steps lead to big results. I hope you feel inspired to start these habits today. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and enjoy your journey to English fluency. Thank you again for joining me. I'm Julia, and I'll see you in the next episode. Keep learning, keep practicing, and goodbye.